Hello, YouTube. I will be casting this. I'm going to be doing a little bit of experiment of this cast. So, those of you may or may not have heard of Showcase View before, but it's basically where you get sort of a third person view, either right behind the character or hero in Dota, or just really trying to get up close and personal with them. And what I will be attempting to do in this cast is, for the vast majority of the cast, use that showcase view. Now, it's going to be quite difficult to highlight all the action going on. You're probably not going to see every kill or a good portion of the kills, just due to the fact that we will be following one hero around the majority of the time. Personally, I think I'm going to be stalking Dendi for the large portion of this game. But I do think it will be an interesting twist on how to show a Dota match, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that actually does. So stick around if you want to see how well that can be executed. I am looking forward to it. Midderfeed gets the Night Stalker Jakiro, so already getting their 4 and 5 position. Wyvern being drafted for Navi, position 5. Tiny most likely will be a carry of some sort. Could be mid, could be safe lane, doesn't really matter. Io yet to be banned by either side, mid or feed. Of course, Navi has already drafted Wyvern, which is traditionally position 5. So maybe mid or feed not too concerned about Navi picking that up. But it's certainly possible to throw Wyvern into off lane. Have him more as a core role. And Io being the position 5. But we'll see. Midderfeed thinks about it quite a bit, and then does actually ban out the Io as their 5th ban. Makes a lot of sense to me. Drinking coffee here. I'm good to go. Coffee. Having a pretty good day myself. Hanging out here. Casting for all you fine folks at home. Mid or feed. Should be picking up some cores here. I mean, Jakiro and Night Stalker can both be run as, say, position 3 if they want. But I imagine mid or feed will be playing those as more traditional 4 and 5 supports. But we'll see. I have been wrong before. I will be wrong again in the future. 1 minute left. Using some reserve time. Bitterfeed actually picks up the Dark Seer. Huh. So that'll be good to combo with the Night Stalker, be able to chase people down. Around the 4-minute mark with a leveled up Ion Shell. Probably be able to get a cheap kill or 2 with that. Not sure how well Darkseer ends up scaling into the late game, but we'll see what Midderfeed does with him. Nyx Assassin, pretty good at catching out the Darkseer, able to carapace up a Ion Shell and follow that up with a secondary stun. Pretty good counter pick there. Also, probably able to use that same carapace on AoE abilities at Jakiro. Sets up stuns on 2 heroes so far for mid or feed. Mid or feed definitely thinking outside of the box with this particular draft. They have not had much success in the qualifier season, so trying to mix it up, see if they can get a hero combination that works for them. So far, they have not been very successful. Slardar. I guess it's a mid Jakiro. Like, I'm just wondering, like, it appears that they have two offlaners in both Darkseer and Slardar. God, this is just a really, really weird draft coming in from Mitterfeed. I think they're trying to set up for a last pick of Lifestealer, but I'm sure that's going to be banned out and sniffed out by Navi. Just say Darkseer offlane, Jakiro mid, Night Stalker 5 support, Slardar 5th support, or Night Stalker 5th support, Slardar roaming 4. Something like that would be my guess. But it's a very odd lineup coming in for Mitterfeed. If Jakiro is core, no, Jakiro can't be core. Not with the Slardar pickup. I'd much rather see the Night Stalker mid than Jakiro mid at this point. Slardar being good at amplifying right-click damage, which Jakiro doesn't really have that much of. He really is just relying on his magical nukes. Batrider picked up for Navi. So, Navi has nuke damage coming in from Nyx Assassin, as well as Vision. Batrider to get pickoffs. Tiny has both nuke and right click. Have good team fight abilities coming out for Wyvern. Very solid, well-grounded draft here for Navi. Probably just looking for a mid-hero at this point. Lots of options still available on the table. Not sure what they will end up picking up. Mirana. Pretty classic combination with the Batrider Lasso into Mirana Arrow. Viper was banned out by Mitterfeed. They may be looking to draft a PA final pick. Because I am thinking Mitterfeed is looking for some sort of melee core. Whether it's PA or Faceless Void or Sven, Lifestealer. Lifestealer, pretty obvious ban coming in from Navi. Called that out a few minutes ago. Welcome to the chat, random viewer. And I will be doing this cast a little bit differently. I'm just going to be in showcase view almost the entire game. Which means if you're looking for a comprehensive overview of what's happening in a match, probably not the right channel to go to. If you're looking for a very visually appealing Dota cast, this will be your channel to go to. Waiting on those final picks from each team. My stream is popping right now, I must say. Bet I can start uploading another video. Busy uploading some random videos to YouTube. Death Prophet, okay. I guess Navi did sort of lack a building hitter. Mitterfeed has that same issue, although Jakiro can burst it down ever so slowly. I'll be right back before the game. No, wait. Sniper. Wow, okay. Mitterfeed completely bamboozles me with that last pick sniper pickup. Definitely thought, okay, so it'll be a position 5 Night Stalker, and Jakiro will be a support as well. Or excuse me, Night Stalker is going to be position 4, position 5 Jakiro. Dendi will be on the Death Prophet. I will probably be stalking him for the majority of this match. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this unique perspective on the Dota game. Cosmetic game on point for both teams. Wyvern has a cool little horn there. Batrider has a nice mask. Very cool cosmetics that I'm sure we will be showcasing throughout this match. Where is Dendi? Alright. So, here we go. I will try and be... This is Showcase View in Dota, in case you guys didn't know. You can wrap your camera around and get close-ups of pretty much anybody on the map. We can see mid or feed rotating as a unit of 5. Slardar in the back here. And, yeah. 5-man rotation coming out towards the bot rune. Mid or feed, looking to get aggressive here. Ion Shell put on the Sardar. He rotates in. Will they be able to see the Dire team, who is currently camped out on their top rune? Huh. Dendi will be able to get his own rune, and then probably TP back mid. That's exactly what he will end up doing. And I will see him for the body block. Dendi, body blocking it up. Looks like Dark's here took a little bit of damage in the bot lane. I'll try and zoom over there in case we do end up with a kill. Tiny hanging out. Looks like he will be rotating towards the top lane. Actually, Tiny will be hanging out here mid, supporting his Death Prophet, wherever he went. Nope, Tiny rotating towards the bottom lane. And it will be a 1v1 matchup here against the Sniper. For the time being. Rotation coming in the top lane. I'll see if health bars start going low. Looks like Batrider may end up going down to the right click supplied by the Night Stalker. I'm still working on the mechanics of the showcase view. But I will try and keep it mainly focused on around this mid lane, and then basically cut in and out to other lanes if I do see a kill potentially incoming. So we may end up missing quite a few kills just because of the difficulty of it. But hopefully it is a visually appeasing cast. Slardar goes down into bot lane. Slardar immediately TPs back. Shrapnel coming in. Looks like both Dendi and Sniper are holding their own here in the mid lane. 6 and 5 versus 6 and 2. Battle for the 2-minute runes. Looks like it's coming out into top. Ooh. Looks like Nyx Assassin ends up falling down, although he did get that bounty rune. Probably not worth it. Night Stalker rotating around. Able to get that second bounty rune here in the top lane. Dendi, meanwhile, chilling out here mid. So Tiny at 17 and 2 right now. Actually doing a pretty good job here in the bot lane. He's currently working up against the Night Stalker. Or excuse me, the Dark Seer. Does have boots. Plenty of regen in order to deal with that Ion Shell harass. Night Stalker may be looking to get aggressive here in the top lane. Does meet up with his buddy Jakiro. But nothing really seems to happen with that rotation. Going back to the mid lane. Looks like Sniper is beginning to assert his laning dominance against the Death Prophet. Sniper at 16 and 8 versus the Death Prophet's 13 and 6. Sniper has 2 Wraith Bands. 1 passive and take aim. Really extending his range. Night Stalker getting aggressive here on the Nyx Assassin again. Nyx Assassin will be able just to TP out after the nuke comes in from the Night Stalker. Sniper still chilling here in the mid lane. Doing pretty well for himself against Dendi. Night Stalker, or excuse me, Winter Wyvern coming in. Getting a few right-click harassment here. We'll be able to chase away the Jakiro. Night Stalker possibly rotating around to support his buddy Sniper in the mid lane. Ouch. Dendi getting harassed down about half health. Double null talisman build coming up. Has to use his salve in order to heal back up. Stay in lane, regen. Salve will cancel out the last little bit of the healing salve. Pings coming out in the bot lane here. Looks like Night Stalker is going onto the Tiny. It is nighttime with the Ion Shell. But Night Stalker will have to retreat after he got nuked down by the toss coming in from the Tiny. Tiny able to cleave down the wave with the tree. Looks like he is going that max cleave build with 3 into tree grab. Sniper has reached level 6 at this point, and will just begin to harass the Death Prophet with the Assassinate spam. Even getting a infused raindrops in order to get more regen, just so he can spam more. Double damage rune on the Sniper. Looks like he may be rotating top. Thinks better of it. Sees the Nyx Assassin. Will try and harass him down. Good stun coming in from the Nyx. And Snipe will be carapaced off, and he will be fine and good to go. Nyx Assassin retreating back towards his base. No, he's actually sticking around at mid. Despite a double damage Sniper in lane here. Nyx hiding in trees. Just trying to soak as much experience as possible here from the mid lane. Death Prophet TP's in. So I think this showcase view is actually pretty good for these slow early games where there's only been 4 deaths in 7 minutes. But if say the score was 7-7, this would be a very, very chaotic cast, I think. But right now it's pretty much a farm fest amongst both teams. Night Stalker rotating in. Death Prophet does have to be a little bit cautious. Trying to get a few right clicks in. Assassinate spam. Nuking her down a little bit. DP just hiding in the trees. Trying to get as many right clicks here as possible. Looks like Slardar hanging out in the bot lane. Puts Corrosive Haze onto the Tiny. Ooh, rotation coming in the top lane. Looks like Sniper will be able to find the Bat Rider hiding in the trees. Bat Rider does go down. Good rotation coming in from the Sniper. Working on Phase Boots wand. Has taken over the top lane for the time being. Good stutter step, micro coming in. Dendi. Level 7. Doesn't have any levels in his ultimate just yet. Is that another word for retard? So, Dota TV not a big Cinderin fan, despite his team being up 4-2 against Navi. Dendi. 42 last hits here in the early game. I'll actually bring up the net worth for you guys. Dendi slightly ahead of the Sniper here mid, about 100 by about 100 gold. Rotating towards the bot lane, possibly looking to use this shrine, but really just farming up these creeps. Tiny on the Navi side, played by Crystallized. I should have known that. Crystallized, looking to get aggressive. Already has 4 in the tree throw, so he should be hitting pretty darn hard. Have plenty of cleave. Stun in on the Jakiro. Corrosive Haze going in on Tiny. Looks like he is surrounded by multiple mid or feed sides. Good rotation coming in. Means that will be a dead Tiny. Ooh, Night Stalker, possibly looking to get aggressive again here at the bot lane. Pings coming in. Wyvern being chased down. Jakiro stun. Ultimately misses. Nyx Assassin actually having a little bit of free farm here in the top lane. Has gotten enough last hits to pick up his arcane boots. Already 3 levels in Spike Carapace. You can definitely tell he's looking forward to chain stunning Darkseer and or Jakiro here in the early to mid game. Bat Rider picking up some stacks in the jungle. In the meantime, Jakiro TPing towards a shrine here in the bot lane. Will be using it with 2 or 3 of his buddies. So far, 7-2. Sniper farming it up here in the safe lane. Looks like a 4-man rotation coming in from Navi. You can see across the river. Multiple people charging in on the Sniper. Or excuse me, on the... It's really hard to cast in this situation. I wish they had the life bars above the heroes or some sort of indicator of how much health that they have, other than you clicking on them, obviously. Such is life. Night Stalker retreats back to the base. Despite it being night, he just wants to get more mana. Death Prophet hanging out in the mid lane. Assassinate Harass still coming in. Wyvern backing the Chikiro off of the mid lane. Looks like it is a 3v3 situation. Or excuse me, 4 people here for the Radiant side. And it looks like all 5 will be rotating down for Navi, sensing a team fight incoming relatively soon. Death Prophet does have her ultimate up. Not sure if she wants to push the high ground against Sniper though. Navi, despite being 8-2 in kills, behind in kills, actually doing fairly well in terms of net worth, only down by less than 1,000 gold. Pretty incredible considering there's been 6 kills in this game. 6 additional kills, I should say. Looks like a team fight is breaking out around the Batrider. Currently in the jungle, so it's really difficult for me to get a good view in that mess. Batrider blinking around here. That is a really difficult thing to do. Currently being chased down by the Darkseer. Night Stalker joins his buddy in pursuit of the Chikiro. Night Stalker and Sardar able to get that kill. So far 10-2 as far as kills are concerned. Night Stalker has earned phase boots. Darkseer going 3 points into vacuum already. It's kind of impressive. Don't normally see that build coming out from Darkseers. But either way, has his arcane boots working on mech. Sniper continuing their assassinate harass onto the Death Prophet. Looks like he's working on Maelstrom next item. Chikiro. It's ward bitch of this game. And let's see. Slardar has his Mask of Madness. Mask of Madness, Slardar. What? Huh. Looks like he will be trying to scale harder into the late game with Mask of Madness. Additional movement speed, also pretty good. Invisium picked up. Looks like they may be looking to make a play onto the Death Prophet, who does pop her ultimate. With that ultimate, she'll be able to avoid most incoming damage. Lasso was successful onto the Darkseer. He does end up falling. Good rotation coming in from the Batrider with his Blink Dagger reveal. Navi will not be able to get a tower out of that though. 10-4. I do not have any faith in mid or feed that they will be able to maintain their lead. Batrider at the steps of his tier 3 already. Looks like mid or feed have done a pretty good job of split pushing that top lane. Now Batrider has to push it back out again. Tiny gathered up with 3 of his homies. Looks like they will just be farming a stack. Looks like Dendi went down mid to Chikiro, Sniper, Night Stalker, Slardar rotation. So a 4v1 situation. Dendi not able to survive that. sniper uses that opportunity to take down a tower. More gold in his pocket. With Navi gone, looks like Mitterfeed will be trying to take Roshan. Donarican calling GG. Wyvern ult. And heal. He does eventually go down to a double kill coming in from the sniper. Yeah, it is actually a pretty frustrating thing to try and cast this. Whew. But, doing my best here, running out of coffee. As I'm sure you can tell. Coffee's getting cold, despite it being in a thermos. Ancient stack. Being taken by Navi. Ouch. I don't know, 5-man Dota, pretty good Dota. Sniper says, fuck that shit. That's actually quite amusing. Good cheese used by Dendy. Definitely saves his life. "5-0 Team White, Navi." Now let's go take down those mid racks. Oh shit. It's simply impossible to follow. I constantly have to adjust the camera angle. But I'm gonna finish this this little experiment. Hopefully someone on YouTube will appreciate it one day. Navi looks like they have this game firmly in hand. Firmly in hand. Odd that Navi are stuck inside their base despite them winning the last team fight. I guess they're really reliant on that Death Prophet ultimate. Which is up. Sniper focused down by the Death Prophet. Well done there. Three-for-one trade for Navi. Bringing down a sniper. Pretty good deal for them. Rotating towards the top lane. We'll be looking to take down their second tier 2 tower of the game. Double gem on the Batrider. Gives one to Wyvern because he's a bro. Double damage, tiny, hits for about 600. It does look like Mitterfeed will be losing their first game against Navi. Megas have been secured. And they back up. GG has been called by Cinder. And that's it. I know I started out casting, but ended up going silent there. I don't feel like this sort of viewing experience lends itself well to casting. Or if so, I would have to have a caster outside myself providing the information and me just doing camera work, as it is very taxing on myself to actually just be able to see the action going on in front of you. Thank you all for watching this video. If you liked, I promise you the next game against Mitterfeed versus Navi will be casted for real and not using this showcase view casting. But either way, like, comment, share your thoughts and feelings on this viewing experience. Thank you very much.